Alright, hi there. Here is a tutorial on everything you guys need to know on MyFitnessPal, logging in your food and staying within your calorie needs. When you guys download the MyFitnessPal app, this is what you guys are going to see. It is going to give you the option to log in or sign up. I'm going to go ahead and take you through the sign up screen just so you guys get a screen by screen play of what to expect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press sign up with email or Facebook, doesn't matter. From here, it's going to ask you a series of questions. With these questions, MyFitnessPal is going to generate a few different numbers on what it thinks that you burn on a daily basis based on your age, your weight, your height. So your goal here is to avoid these questions, so don't look into them. It's going to generate a different number than what your 3D Fit scanner at Hardcore Fitness will generate. So just go ahead and pick whatever options. These answers are irrelevant. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. All this looks good, okay? And then, bam, you go ahead and punch in your information to create your account. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home screen and log in with mine so I can show you guys everything you need to know about the app. Go ahead and log in with Facebook. Usually does not take this long. Alright, so here you guys see the home screen. It'll always give you kind of little articles you can read about diet. This is basically what you guys are going to see at the beginning here. Alright, so down on the bottom left, this is these are your home tabs. Alright, so this is going to be your home screen. The next tab over is going to be your diary. This is where you guys input your food into different categories, either breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snacks. Do not mess with the exercise. Those numbers will affect your overall daily output. Okay, so don't add in exercise. You can log your water if you'd like, but you're mainly just focusing on everything you consume food-wise or drink-wise under this diary portion. On the progress section, you guys can go ahead and keep a progress chart, and you guys can go ahead and input your weight daily, weekly, whatever you guys prefer. And on the More tab on the bottom right screen, this is where you guys are going to go ahead and start off. So at the start, you're going to go ahead and open up goals. All right, you guys will see that that is the third tab down. Once you guys open up goals, you guys are going to go ahead and scroll down to where it says calorie and macronutrient goals. Okay, so from here, you guys are going to go ahead and select that tab and input the amount of calories you guys are going to be shooting for. My calories are high just because my goals are to gain weight, so I need to be in a calorie surplus, but based on the numbers you guys get at Hardcore Fitness, you're going to go ahead and either put yourself into a deficit or a surplus or a maintenance level, depending on what your goals are. All right, and as far as the percentages go, that's going to be different from person to person, so just get with a trainer or someone at the gym to make sure that your numbers are correct. So I'm going to go ahead and change this calorie goal so you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and put in, say, 1,500 calories. All right, it's going to go ahead and update for me, and when I go back into my home screen, that number, my daily goal, will be inputted. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go into diary. This is where I'm going to go ahead and add my food, as I mentioned before. And here is going to be where you guys get to see on a daily basis how you guys add up and get and stay under your goal. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to input food. Giving you the first option, I'm going to go ahead and press add food under the breakfast tab. All right, from here, you're going to go ahead and put in whatever food that you guys eat for breakfast. Okay, so say I eat oats in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and search that, and it'll give you a bunch of different options. Okay, these are all of the searches that are all the results that come up for the search oats, but you guys can be even more specific and use a barcode scanner at the top right so that you guys can get the exact macronutrient and calories for everything that you guys eat, down to a T. So for example here, I have a loaf of bread in front of me that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to input with a scanner. So I'm going to go ahead and press the top right there. It is going to scan, and it'll show you everything that you have to know about that food. All right, this is the makeup of the whole wheat bread that I just scanned. Say I wanted to have 3 slices for breakfast. Okay, so the serving size would be 1. Number of servings, I am going to adjust that to 3. Press check and input it with the top right. All right, so now that number is inputted into my daily goal, and you can see that that's up at the top, 270. That's the amount of calories that I've had in the day thus far. So you guys can see that I have quite a bit to go in order to get to that 1500. So say I had my bread and I had eggs for breakfast. I'm gonna go ahead and search that. Pick the one at the top there. Anything that has a green check, you know that it is fairly accurate. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one up there. Say I had 2 eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my number of servings to 2, and it's gonna go ahead and input that number into my daily diary. Now, as far as seeing what the breakdown of your daily intake has been so far, you're going to want to go ahead and select the tab at the top there where it says calories remaining. All right, when you guys open up that tab, you guys will see everything that you've had for the day. You will also see it next to your goal and what you have left for those numbers. Right, your goal would be to try and get to as close to the numbers on the goal section as you can. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and exit, and here I am back at the diary screen where I input my food. So that would be my breakfast. Say I went out to lunch and I got some food from somewhere else. So I'm gonna type in a restaurant here. So we'll go Pollo Loco. All right, so here you guys will find a bunch of the menu items from Pollo Loco. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a pollo bowl. It's gonna be the second one on there for 610 calories. And it'll show me everything that's in that pollo bowl, micro and macronutrient wise. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that bowl because I probably only had one. All right, and it's gonna go ahead and input into my daily numbers. And from here, basically throughout the day, you're just gonna go ahead and keep inputting these numbers until you get as close to that daily goal as possible. All right, so if your goal was to hit 1500 calories that day, you want to make sure that you get as close to that number as you can without going over. All right, that is the basic gist of how to input calories and different foods into MyFitnessPal. There are a bunch of different things that you can kind of learn as you play around with the app. But as far as keeping track of your calories, this is going to be all you need to know. If you are iffy about foods, about what the serving sizes are, what I always suggest to my clients is that I go ahead and say it's something like vegetables, like let's say asparagus. If I'm unsure about the nutrition facts for what I'm going to eat, I go ahead and type in USDA, and it'll go ahead and give me the calories that the USDA claims whatever it is you're searching for has. So I'll go ahead and go into steamed asparagus up at the top there, and it's going to give me the most accurate number I can find on MyFitnessPal, and put that in there. And again, it'll take you back to the home screen where you can see all of your inputs for the day. And again, if you guys go at the top there, calories remaining, you guys can see the breakdown of everything that you've had that day. All right, so that is the breakdown. If you guys wanted to take a look into previous days or input a day in the future, maybe make a diet for yourself, you guys can play around with the days on MyFitnessPal. And again, if you guys wanted to change your calories based on how your basal metabolic rate changes, you're going to want to go ahead and go into goals, change the calorie and macronutrient, and then go ahead and adjust those numbers there, and it'll reappear on your daily goals. All right, so that is the gist of MyFitnessPal. It's fairly simple. There's no need to complicate things. Just add food, And if it has a barcode scanner, use the barcode scanner. It is the most accurate way to input the food. All right, hope that helped you guys, and enjoy using MyFitnessPal.